Good morning, everyone. All right, well, let me get you caught up. So I'm currently with Amethyst and Mishap, or Mishap and Amethyst, sitting at a park waiting for my pack to get delivered to the post office. So we just looked at the tracking, and it is on a truck out for delivery. So I thought while we were sitting here, I would take advantage of it and interview Mishap and Amethyst, and so they can tell us a little bit about their up and coming hike. Hey guys.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
So we'll start with you, Miss Amethyst. How did you get your trail name?
Mishap chose it for me, mainly based on the fact that I'm a rock hound. I'm always collecting rocks along the way. Amethyst just happens to be my favorite rock. He's literally barred me from being able to go back and pick up rocks to carry off trail. Like, we're talking like 2-pound rocks that I really wanted to take home with me, and he had to convince me that I really shouldn't. So
No, that would get a little heavy.
yeah, and then I've even tried to convince him, well, let me just carry it to the next road crossing, and I'll leave it there, and when we, go back through, we can pick it up.
Nice. So, Mishap, how did you get your trail name?
So the story is, no matter what I'm doing, if I'm not bleeding for the day, I haven't done anything. So that's how I get my trail name, Mishap.
All right, that makes total sense. I can see that. All right, so tell us why now you guys are going to start southbound on June 13th?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so obviously southbound, so you're going to start in Maine and head to Georgia.
Yes.
So tell us why you decided to do the Appalachian Trail.
It started with me, honestly. I had read some books about hiking, through hiking, and just thought, wow, that would be a really interesting thing to do. And it just kind of started to nibble away at my consciousness like a bug, until eventually, I couldn't stop thinking about it. We were out hiking more and more at the time, just doing day hikes, and finally I was just like, I had a little bit of a crazy idea about I'd like to hike the Appalachian Trail, and he's like, yeah, that's crazy, I can't do that. And I said, well, okay, but can I? So it kind of turned into him saying, okay, let's look at the logistics of it and see if we actually could do it.
Yeah.
I don't have an actual why for why I want to. I just want to.
Well, if you don't have a why now, you'll have a why at about 2,194.3 miles. It'll come to you.
I figure if nothing else, it's a why not.
Yeah.
Well, and then you'll be asking yourself the question, why do I want to do this? So yeah, no, it's all of that that'll all work itself out. I mean, you'll figure it out. Everybody, at least in my experience, everybody figures out the reason, or at least, I've always heard people say that the trail will change your life. Sometimes it's big changes, sometimes it's subtle changes, but
I think that's probably what grasped me from the books and the stories that I'd read, was that, most of the time when people choose to do this, they're at a major road crossing in their life, and they want to take advantage of that and do something different. And I mean, when we chose to do it, it wasn't really because it was at a crossing in our life, but it has turned into that because we are now officially empty nesters at this point, because our youngest just graduated high school, and we're planning to actually start traveling after we finish the Appalachian Trail. So we are at a crossroads in our life that just happens to be coinciding with when we could do the Appalachian Trail. So,
well, excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. So I think southbound will be fun too. I kind of envy, because we wanted to go southbound, so I kind of envy that, because hiking with 3,000 of your favorite friends isn't always a good, it's just, and you know, and the longer I get these little hiccups and I have to wait to get on trail, that bubble is catching me faster and faster.
Yeah.
So, anyway, well, we want to wish you the best of luck.
Yeah.
We will see you on trail. You won't have a choice but to see me. Yep. You'll have to pass me. All right, guys. Well, I can say one thing. Well, first of all, if you get a chance, go on YouTube and look at their YouTube channel. It's amazing. It's Mishap and Amethyst Hikes, right?
Correct.
It's a great channel. They've been following our channel for quite some time now, and we've followed theirs as well. So, oh my goodness, now you know. Oh boy. So anyway, these guys have been great to me. They picked me up. They got me put up in a hotel room. That was amazing. That's the first hotel room, by the way, that I've stayed on since I've been on trail. Oh my lands. So, I mean, I've stayed at hostels and that type of thing, but haven't been in a hotel. So it was nice to have my own shower. Got to sit in a hot tub. So it was amazing. So I do appreciate that. And then they're gonna make sure I get my new pack, and Mishap's gonna help me get it all dialed in and figured out and that kind of stuff. So that'll be fun. So guys, I'm gonna take you along with me if you stay along for the ride. Bye, Amethyst. Well, I'm back on trail. I'll get you caught up in just a second, but we are currently at Mosby Campground. So apparently there used to be a shelter here. They were supposed to have some ruins of it, but I don't see anything. Well, there's one tent pad there. And then if you come back here, there's another tent pad. So this would be really good for tenters. Not so good for hammockers. At least I haven't seen anything yet. But it's got, and then there's I'm not sure what that is, but and that trail goes that way, so there's probably a tent pad there. There's one here. Those two trees, this tree and that tree might work. But then it looks like there's another tent pad up there. So you could probably find some trees that would work, actually. All right, guys. Got some nice benches here to sit on, too. So, finally got my pack. It came via Amazon to the post office. And I will tell you something I learned today. So if you have something shipped from Amazon or wherever, direct shipped to the post office, and it does not come U.S. mail, if they deliver it over the counter for them to hold for you to come pick up, they charge you a fee. So they weigh the package and everything and charge you a full whatever it would cost for you to have it shipped, which is absolutely ridiculous. So we were sitting in the parking lot, and actually the Amazon guy called my phone, and then I just went to his van, showed him my ID, and he gave me my package. So it didn't actually have to go in to the post office, because they had it gone in the post office, they were going to charge me. So it got there about 12:30, I think, something like that. I got on trail around 1:30, quarter to 2. I've done a little over 3 miles, about 1,500 feet in elevation gain. So welcome back to AT. And I'm not real sure how far I'm going to go today. Probably not going to do huge miles. It's really, really, really warm. I'm in the heat, you know, in the hottest part of the day. So I'll probably just go a couple more miles and just call it for the day. And then I got a big climb in the morning. Would have a big climb in the morning. So that's probably what I'll do, is just start fresh and then get some, get back to getting some actual good miles in. But so I'll have some videos coming for you. Mishap and I took a trip to the library yesterday. Their library in Winchester is in a building that was started construction in 1907. They finished construction in 1910, but they didn't open it until 1913 because that's how long it took to get all the books in there. Anyway, I've got some great video of that, or some great pictures and video of that, and I'll bring that to you. It was kind of, something that we did on a 0 day, so it was cool. And Mishap and Amethyst, I just cannot tell you guys how awesome those people are. I mean, she had some points at the hotel. They got me a king suite. The trail man, it was just amazing. I mean, I just don't know what else to say. I had a great time with Mishap. We went out and drove around, went and resupplied, and looked at the library and went downtown, so that's the home of the apple. I know that Johnny and I have been there before. She told me we had. And then I saw an apple I actually have a picture of from when her and I went through there. I don't remember why we were there, though. That's one thing I can't remember, but we certainly had been to Winchester, Virginia before. So it was cool to be there. It was a neat little town, and just the hospitality of Amethyst and Mishap was just amazing. I linked their YouTube channel in my previous video, and I'll put it on this video as well, so that you guys can go give them a look. They start their southbound trek on the AT on June 13th. So, man, please support those guys. Go out there and see what they're doing. And then, of course, we'll have to cross each other too. So, and on top of that, they're going to send a couple things home for me. Now that I'm in the hammock, I don't use the sleep pad, and I had been carrying it, so I got rid of that, and they're going to send it home. So that's cool. What else? That's about it. I will let you guys know exactly what I plan on doing today, and I'm going to keep taking you with me if you'll stay along for the ride. Good morning, everyone. All right, back on trail. First full day back on. It's going to be a hot one today. It's supposed to be about 86 degrees. Humidity's up. So got out of camp at 8 o'clock, and I'm going to walk in. I got to get about a mile, and I'm going to camel up on some water. I got a big 1,500-foot climb first thing this morning. I'm shooting for between 12 and 15. That will set me up for the roller coaster starting tomorrow. So, all right, guys, I'm going to take you with me. Stay along for the ride. Chapter 2. All right, so we've done about 7 miles today. I pull up to this water source, and so I'm looking at it, and I realized that the trail is over there. Oh boy. All right, well, I'm going to trudge over here, not too far from the shelter, and I'm going to stop and get some lunch. All right, guys, stay along. All right, guys, if you're ever curious what the big green tunnel is, well, there it is. The big green tunnel, and the trail has been that way all day. All right, guys, as long as you will stay along with me, I'm going to keep taking you for a ride.